I'm gonna give y'all a whole definition, and then we'll go around, what it means to you, and then we'll transition to like if you got a business, how you are moguling, what are you doing to take your business to the next level, things of that nature, and how empowering yourself as well as other people with the whole moguling. So basically, moguling. Oh, basically, introduce myself. Let me go live. You gonna go live? Yeah. You want me to hold it? Sure. Okay, so my name is Michael D. Coleman. I'm a filmmaker and fashion designer. In 2013, I coined the term moguling. We all know that the word mogul is a word, but the word moguling is not actually a word. So in 2013, myself and a guy named Kenyon Glover, who's an actor now, he used to play in the NBA for the Milwaukee Bucks. So we coined the term in Atlanta in 2013. So moguling is an action word that means one with a relentless work ethic to be successful with determination no matter what. That's the definition that we gave the term. So right now we're in the process of getting it put into Wikipedia. So when you're moguling, it's like you got this long-term vision, this long-term goal. You're relentless. You will not stop. You're a comedian, you're an actor, you're a poet. You're just relentless to perfect your skill set and be the very best that you can be. At the same time, you are also empowering others. You're empowering yourself, but you're also empowering others. So this is why today we're doing the Moguling Empowerment Business Networking and Cocktails, because we're going to gear back up with it. We're doing like weekly, moguling sessions on empowerment. Okay? So just like the words like hustling and grinding, instead of hustling and grinding, we're moguling because we got a long-term goal and we're relentless. So Netta, what does moguling mean to you, in your endeavors?
So moguling just means like just taking charge, being able to have leadership qualities and being able to communicate with all types of people. And it's like building your empire as well.
Absolutely. Very well said. Now, what is your empire? What is your business?
So my name is Nelta DeHady. I do PR and marketing and then concierge work as well. And I'm also in real estate. So yeah, basically in terms of moguling for me, in terms of like getting PR marketing clients, it's kind of like getting to know like the customer and like what their vision is and informing them, okay, this is what we could do for you, but you have to have a budget. And basically like with a budget, I'm not going to say the world's like an oyster, but it kind of is, but yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and see, that's very important right there because you mentioned real estate, do marketing. So she's doing multiple things. That's the great thing about moguling. And you don't have to, it's not about being rich or wealthy. It's just that your work ethic, you're doing multiple things into the very best of your ability. So very great, very great. All right, moving on to you right there. So what is your business and what does moguling mean to you?
I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right. Moguling?
Moguling.
Okay.
Moguling.
Moguling means to me is to every level or every aspect of myself, of me being person, as many hats as I wear, being an actress, always moving a step higher from, skits to commercials to, co-acting to star roles, and being a therapist as well, from studying 101 in therapy and BA, all the way up to, a doctoral. And right now I'm looking for, I'm working with a couple of people, entrepreneurs called French and Drew helping me to build a platform to where I can help people largely through like Easy Way, in mental health. Mostly I specialize in humanistic psychology. So this is how it's going to reach people. I'm also working with Willie Foundation coming up December 6th, where I'll be speaking on the podium on their platform and speaking more about, what I want to do and how I'm going to build people and reach people from, media-wise.
Absolutely. Yes. Well, it's amazing. See, I love the aspect that you have a doctorate degree. You're a doctor.
Yes.
See, that's moguling in itself right there. At the same time, you're utilizing your acting skill set and your people skill set as well to empower. That's amazing. So keep that up.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I move on to you, sir.
Yeah, moguling I think is a great word and it's necessary to describe, people with these types of ambitions. But moguling for me would be expanding my range as an entertainer and educating myself from going back to school for audio engineering. I produce, I rap, I write poetry, and I think diversifying my business is something I plan to do in the future. Just long term, I think moguling is something that I'm definitely always going to be a part of.
Absolutely, that's amazing. That you are, want to continue, educate yourself, going back to school with your engineering and taking it to the next level. That's the great thing is that you can always shift. When you're moguling, you can always shift. Sometimes the world try to limit us to doing one thing. Say, oh, you can only do one thing and be great at one thing. But no, you can do multiple things and be great at multiple things that you're doing as long as you put your mind to it and the focus. So absolutely commend you on that. Absolutely. Okay, moving on to you, sir. What does moguling mean to you?
So moguling to me means doing whatever I can to make my mark for myself on the map. That's why I'm here tonight. Just putting myself out there, meeting people, getting in front of audiences. What I do specifically is my passion is Shakespeare, and I love to do dramatic readings and recitations of his plays. I record audiobooks and do public performances, live performances. So like last night I went to the Poetry Lounge and I did a performance there, and it was a lot of fun. And I just live for that feeling of being in front of an audience that is interested in hearing great poetry and the works of Shakespeare. It's just really good energy. So I'm just going to keep putting myself out there and just going and meeting people and performing, doing whatever I can to make this hustle work.
Absolutely. The moguling.
The mogul.
You're going to transition from hustling to moguling.
Yeah.
Because you have a long-term goal and plan. So that's the thing with the moguling. You have a plan, you have a goal, and it's long-term. So you can see the vision that you have, and you're going toward that every single day. We all have tough days. Some day, but you still keep going. You got that plan, that vision. You stand determined to get there, and you're perfecting your skill set, even when you're shifting. That's the great thing about this. We can shift and then come back to, that other skill set that we have, because we're constantly perfecting. And when we're in groups like this right here, settings, and we're talking and we're discussing, this helps us because teamwork, is very important. Togetherness is very important for us to come together, and something I may have that can help pour into you, something you have pour into me, vice versa. We pour into each other, we can all come up together to the next level up. Absolutely, very good, very good. So David, you want to give me those cameras? I'll turn around on you, sir, and you let us know what moguling means to you.